In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to create a user account and how to use a membership code to be able to access the online resources on the Life and Death Matters website. We're going to start by going to the Login Create Account button, and that is right at the top here on the right hand side. It says Login Create Account. And if you click on that, a new screen will come up. If you're a college student who has been given a membership code by your instructor, you'll be using the bottom half where you register first for a user account, and you would enter your email address and create a secure password. Once you've done that, you click register and you will have a user account. If you already have a user account, which my demo user does, who I've named PSW Student, that's the username, and I created a password for them, then you would log in this way. The new window that opens up, regardless of whether you already have a user account or whether you're just registering your account, brings you to a page where you enter your membership code. There's my membership code. It's a 16-digit code, and once you've entered it, you click Submit. And that associates your membership with your user account, and you can see, congratulations, your account and membership with Life and Death Matters have been activated. Now, you have two ways to view the resources from this page. One is simply to click this link, click here to view the online resources. However, as you move forward and you want to log into your account, after you log in, you go to the top right and this drop-down menu appears. You can view the podcast library, video library, and the other print digital resources that are online by clicking here, Access Resources. And here you are. You've got your textbook, your workbook, your podcasts, and your videos. Now, when we were back at that register screen, you created your account and then you get taken away and you haven't entered your membership code. Some of you have asked, how do I do this? How do I get back to that page? You would go to the My Account link with the drop-down menu and you would click on this one, Enter Coupon Code. And that will take you to that same page where you can enter your membership code. So you can always get back to that to enter your membership code and activate your online resources. In the second part here, we're going to look at the digital resources. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on the textbook. And here we see our second edition PSW textbook. One of the tools I use consistently is the expand to full screen. And it's at the bottom of your text. When it first comes up, it's the 4 arrows that expand outward. And I'm going to click on that and you'll see the full screen mode. All right, so here we are in full screen mode. The tools are still at the bottom. And you can also use this button to go back to your normal layout. So first of all, if we hover over a page, you'll see a plus sign where my cursor is. And if I click with my plus sign, the image gets larger. It also changes to a negative sign, and you can decrease the size and go back to normal size by doing that. So plus and minus, and that's an easy way to go back and forth to see smaller text or look at a piece that you're interested in. If you want to go and browse through the text page by page, you would use this large arrow here, and that just turns the pages. And we're at the beginning of the text, so it's all the preamble and the acknowledgements, and eventually we get to the table of contents. Now, if you notice the table of contents, they're all highlighted in light purple. Anything in the text highlighted in light purple means that it's a link to a section of the text or a specific chapter. So you can go to any chapter from the table of contents simply by clicking on this link. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Chapter 2, Preparing to Care. So that's one way to navigate, by going to the table of contents, clicking on the section that you want to read. If it's a lavender highlighted piece of text, and it takes you to that section. Another way to find some information you're looking for is to use the magnifying glass, and that's our search tool. So perhaps you're looking for best practices. So let's see where we find best practices. We type our search term in, and it comes up with a number of different items that we can select from. So what you'll notice here is it actually gives you a view of that page on the left-hand side here. Eventually, you see the pages that have the header bar, and those header bar colors go with each chapter. So if you know which chapter you're thinking of looking in, then that'll narrow down your options. And you keep going in best practices. Let's see if it's in any other section. So it's in the best practices is also in communicating with team. So if you're looking for a specific concept or something that's repeated many times during the text, you can find that this way. If you're looking for a specific part, you can also search, and you can see from the pages where that piece of information is located. And that way, the online text is actually more useful than your print version, where you would have to search manually. If we go to the end of the textbook, and I'm going to use the smaller arrow with the line beside it, that's the back page. And then I'm going to go back a few pages to where the index is. Every topic that we discuss in this text is in the index. And so you look for your index item. For example, perhaps you're looking for the surprise question. You'd find that under the S's. The surprise question is mentioned in two places, pages 17 and page 95. We just clicked to the link for page 95, and it talks about what would you do with the surprise question. So that's another way you can go to the index, use the hyperlinks in the index to find the information you're looking for. Say you're more of a browser. You like to look through the text. You want to find information just by looking through it. You would use these 9 squares. Click on that, and it shows you all the pages of the text at the top. And you can use the hand. You see my cursor has become a hand up here, and you can drag them to go back in the text. The faster you drag, the faster it moves, and you can also use it to go the other way. So once again, you can use this to find information or an image or an illustration or text content that you're looking for. Once you find the page you're interested in, double click on it, and there you are. You're at your page. So those are the ways you can navigate. Use the table of contents and the links at the beginning of the text. Use the index and the links at the end of the text. You can use the search feature, which is the magnifying glass, and you can also use the pages. Now, if you want to see the pages of the text, but then you found your page, you click that icon again, and it makes the rest of the pages disappear. So that ends our demonstration of the navigation resources for the online text and workbook. To get back to normal mode, you can press the 4 arrows, or you can press escape, whichever. And then as you scroll up, you see my account, and from there you can either log out, or you can choose to access other resources. Maybe you're looking at a podcast or a video for the rest of your course content. If you have any questions, please contact us. We look forward to helping you out and wish you the best on your learning journey.